Hi everyone, hope you all are good. So we're going to start with grade 10 maths. We're going to start with the chapter applying quadratics. You can find the chapter applying quadratics in the Nelson book. Principles Nelson grade 10. Principles Nelson on page 250. We're going to start with the chapter applying quadratics. So let's start with the lesson. The lessons we're going to cover from the chapter are stretching, reflecting quadratics relations, exploring translations of quadratic relations, graphing quadratics in vertex form, and quadratic models using vertex form. Got it? So let's just start with the first lesson, that is stretching and reflecting. That is stretching and reflecting quadratic relations. Got it? So let's just start with the first lesson. Okay, here I am on grade 5. Here I'm on Nelson book. Principles Math 10 Nelson book. We're going to start with the chapter applying quadratic models. So let's start with the chapter. We're going to start with the lesson reflecting quadratic relations. Start with the lesson. Okay, our 5.1 is slash reflecting quadratic relations. Got it? So with the lesson, let me go to the practice. We can review the chapter and do the practice. Okay, so here is the summary of the chapter. When compared with the graph y equals x square, the graph of y is a parabola that has been stretched or compressed by a factor of a. Got it? Basically, the graphs of the parabola are y equals x square. Got it? When the graph is y equals ax square, you have an a with x square. That means the graph is either stretched or compressed vertically. Got it? Vertical stretches are determined by the value a. A is the value that tells you the vertical stretch. Got it? When a is greater than 1, the graph is stretched vertically. When a is less than -1, the graph is stretched vertically and reflected across the x-axis. When a is less than a negative value, that means the graph is reflected across the x-axis. Got it? Vertical compressions are also determined by the value of a. When 0 is less than a, like a is between 0 and 1, the graph is compressed vertically. When a is between -1 and 0, the graph is compressed vertically and reflected across the x-axis. If a is greater than 0, the parabola opens upward. If a is less than 0, the parabola opens downward. Now we're going to do the practice questions. Let's start with the practice questions. Got it? The first question is, we're going to start with practice questions, question number 4. So the question number 4 is, sketch the graph of each equations by applying a transformation of the graph y equals x square. Use the Use a separate grid for each question and start by sketching the graph y equals x square. Got it? You have to sketch the graph for all the transformations given. The first one is y equals 3x square. So let's just start with the first one, y equals 3x square. So the equation is y equals 3x square. You can relate the equation to y equals ax square. That means a equals 3. Got it? A is positive and also greater than 1. Got it? That means the parabola opens upward. Got it? And it is narrow than the original one. Got it? Let's suppose we have x values and the y values. When x is 1, y equals 3 times 1. 3 times 1 is 3. Got it? That means the original point is 1 and 1. It would be transformed to 1 and 3. Got it? Okay, let's suppose when x equals negative 1. So y equals 3 times negative 1, it would be negative 3. So it would be then transformed to negative 1 and 1 is transformed to negative 1 and 3. Got it? You can just make a parabola of the transformed points. Got it? So that's how you have to calculate the transformations y equals 3x square. So you have to apply the transformations on the x values. We have 3 and here you have 3. Got it? Okay. Describe the transformations that were applied to the graph y equals x square to obtain each black graph. Okay, so basically the original graph is the green one. Got it? You need to see what are the transformations applied on the uh, black graph. Got it? Okay, just look at the first example. The new graph, the black one. Got it? It opens upward. Got it? And it has the vertex 0, 0 at this point. Just look at the graph. Here you have the vertex 0, 0 and also the black one, the new graph opens upward. Got it? Okay, the point 1 and 1. This one is the point 1, 1 and it is transformed to, here is the point 1, 1 and it is transformed to 1 and 4. Got it? 1, 1 point is transformed to 1, 4. Got it? That means the original graph is y equals x square. And if you look at this point, this one and this one, that means the graph is transformed to y equals 4x square. Got it? So that means the transformed graph is for y equals 4x square. Got it? Okay, just look at the blue one, the B option. The new graph is the black one and it opens downward. Got it? But it has the origin 0, 0. Got it? Okay, now just look at the points. The point 1 and 1, this is the point, is transformed to, just look at the point 1, 1, it is transformed to 2 and negative 2. Wait, 1, it is transformed to 1 and 2.5. Got it? So that means the graph is the factor of y equals, because it opens downward, so it would be 1 or negative 2.5 times x square. Got it? That means the green graph is transformed to the black one with y equals negative 2.5 x square. Got it? Okay. Let's just start with question number 8. Okay, the graph of identify the transformations that must be applied to the graph y equals x square. Create a graph of the equation. Then state the coordinates of the image of the point 2, 4. Okay, the first one is y equals x square, 4x square. Got it? The A part is question number 8. A, it is y equals 4x square. That means the original graph is equals x square and it must be stretched vertically. It must be stretched vertically by a factor of 4. Got it? That is the transformation applied on the graph. Got it? So that means A equals 4 and x equals 2. Got it? So y equals A times x square is A is 4, x is 2, it would be 2 square. So it would be then y equals 16. Got it? So that the coordinates that are 2, 4 is the point you have to apply the transformation. Got it? So it would be 2 and 4. So x equals 2 from this point. Got it? So when you apply a transformation, it would be the new point is 2 and 16. Got it? This is the original point and this is the transformed point with y equals 4x squared. It would be 2 and 16. Got it? Okay, let's just look at the D part. Y equals negative 5x square. So question number 5, D, that is y equals negative 5x square. So A is a negative value. A equals negative 5. Got it? That means the graph is reflected in the x-axis. Got it? And stretched. The graph is reflected in x-axis and stretched vertically. A equals negative 5 and the point is 2 and 4. So x equals 2. So the values in the it would be negative 5 times 2 square. Negative 5 and 4 it would be negative 20. So the transform points are 2 and negative 20. Got it? Okay, you can complete the test by later today. Let's just move on to the next lesson. The next lesson is exploring translations of quadratic relations. Got it? Let's just start with these. Now we're going to learn how to apply the translations on the functions. Got it? Let's just start with the practice questions. Okay, here is the translations. Let's just start with question number 1. The following transformations are applied to a parabola with the equation y equals x square. Determine the values of h and k and write the equation in the form y equals x minus h whole square plus k. Got it? You have to write down the transformations in this equation, in the form of the equation. Let's just start with the A. The parabola move 3 units right. The A is parabola moved 3 units right. Got it? So 3 unit right, just 3 unit right. Got it? That means h equals 3 and no up movement. That would be k equals 0. So the equation you need to write is y equals x minus h whole square plus k. Just put the values. It would be x minus 3 whole square and plus 0. So that means the equation is y equals x minus 3 whole square. Got it? Okay, just look at the other example. Just see the E. The parabola moves 6 unit 7 units down and 6 unit left. Let's see E. Parabola moves 7 unit down the parabola moves 7 unit down and 6 unit left. 7 units down and 7 units down and 6 units left. Okay, now the parabola moves down and left. Got it? So the left one is 6 unit left. It would be h equals negative k, and down. If the movement is right, it would be positive. Here you have the left movement, so it would be negative. And k is down movement, it is also a negative. So k equals negative 7. Just put the values in the equation. Y equals x minus h whole square and plus k. So it would be x minus 6 whole square and plus negative 7. So it would be minus minus plus, it would be x plus 6 square whole square and minus 7. So the equation is x plus 6 whole square minus 7. Got it? Okay, just look at the question number 3. Okay, you have to sketch the graph. You can do these questions. Okay, let's just look at the question number. Mm, Match each equation with the correct graph. Let's just do question number 2. We need to see which of the graph is the correct one. Got it? Okay. The first one is y equals 2 and x minus 2 whole square and plus 3. Got it? Let's see. Minus 2 and 3. Just look at which one has the vertex at minus 2 and 3. Got it? H and k are the vertex. So this is h and this is k. Got it? So that means h would be negative 2 and so that means the graph is 2 units right and 3 units up. So here you have 2 unit right and 3 unit up. Got it? Here you have 3, 2 right and 3 up. That means the first one, the equation A equation y equals x minus 2 whole square plus 3 matches to the graph 2. Got it? So for this one, the correct graph is graph 2. You can see here is the point 2 unit right and 3 unit. That is 2 unit right and 3 unit up movement from the origin. Got it? Okay, the B is x plus 2 whole square and minus 3. Got it? That means it is 2 left and 3 down. So which graph moves 2 unit left and 3 unit down? Option number, the equation is B. So for the B, it is 2 left and 3 down. So which graph moves 2 left, and this one is the one who moved 2 left and 3 down. That would be left movement and down movement. Got it? That means for for question number B, option 5 is the correct one. Got it? Okay, the C equation is x plus 3 whole square and minus 2. That means 3 unit left and 2 unit down. 3 unit left and 2 unit down. 1, 2, 3. Here is the 3 unit left and 2 unit down. So the correct option for this one is from the origin. You can see here you have 1, 2, 3, 3 unit left and 2 unit down. Got it? So that means the correct option for equation number 3 is graph 2. Got it? Now look at the graph D. The graph D is the movement 3 units right and 2 unit up. So 3 unit right, and this one is the one whom which moved 3 unit right and 2 unit up. So it would be option number 4. Got it? Okay, you can do question number 4 and 5 by yourself. You have to make the graphs of these questions. Let's just move on to the next lesson. The next lesson is graphing. The next lesson is graphing quadratics in vertex form. Got it? The next one is graphing quadratics in vertex form. Vertex form of the equation is y equals a minus y equals a times x minus h whole square plus k. That is the equatex form. Got it? Where h and k are the vertex. The equation is y equals y equals x minus h whole square plus k. That is the equation vertex form. Got it? Here the vertex is h and k are the vertex. Got it? So this is the equation in the vertex form. Let's just start with the practice questions. Okay, here is the practice questions. What transformations would you apply to the graph y equals x square to create the graph of each relation? List the transformations in the order you would apply them. So basically you have to look at the what you have to look what transformations are applied on these questions. Got it? Let's just start with the first one. The first one is 9 y equals negative x square plus. Basically you need to learn what are the um, transformations that are applied on these equations. Got it? Okay, so this is a is negative 1. Got it? That means the graph is reflected over x-axis. The graph is reflected over x-axis. Got it? Then you have a 9, k equals 9. Got it? That means the graph is shifted 9 unit up. Shift the graph 9 units up. These are the transformations applied on the graph. Got it? Okay, let's just do another example. Let's do h. Got it? Y equals 5 minus 4 whole square minus 12. Let's do h. Y equals, let me just write down the equation. Y times x minus 4 whole square and minus 12. Okay, we need to see what transformations are applied on the graph. So it would be a, this is a, and a equals 5. So that means the graph is stretched by a factor of 5. The graph is stretched by factor of 5. Got it? Okay, then you have this is 4 units shift, right shift. Got it? 4 units, right shift. H is 4, so it is 4 unit, right shift, 4 unit. Then you have k equals negative 12. That means you have to down move, you have to move down 12 units. Got it? So these are the transformations applied on the graph. Got it? Okay. Let's start with question number 6. Match each equation with the correct graph. We have to look for the correct graph. Which graph is the correct one? Let's see. Okay, the first equation is y equals 1 over 2 times x minus 2 whole square minus 5a. For the first equation, a equals 1 over 2. Okay, for this equation, a equals 1 over 2. h is negative 2 and h is 2 and 5. The vertex is 2 and negative 5, and a equals 1 over 2. Got it? So just look at the graph, which is the option. For the a, 2 and negative 5, you have to look at the origin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 2. Mm, 1, 2. You have to look for the center. Negative 2, 2, and here you have negative 5. Got it? That is the correct option. Got it? It would be the vertex is at 2 and negative 5. Got it? Just match these points. So it would be 2 and negative 5. So that means option number 2 for the equation number A. Option number 2 is the graph 2 is the correct option for A. Got it? Okay, now just look at the B. Look at E. A equals 4, H equals 5, and negative 2. Okay, just look which is the correct option for E. Which graph has 5 and negative 2? Okay, 5. Right shift 5 and negative 2. A is the right. 5, you moved right 5 and negative 2. Got it? This one is the correct one for equation number E. Option number 1 is the correct option. Got it? Okay, for 7, you have to sketch the graph. You can do question number 7 by yourself. Okay, look at the question number 8. Copy and complete the table. Let's just complete the table for question number 8. Got it? Okay. Um, Complete the table. Quadratic relation you are given y equals 4x plus 2 whole square minus 3. You have to look the stretch, the reflection, the horizontal and vertical shift, the vertex and the axis of symmetry. Got it? The first one is stretch and compression factor. So the equation is y equals 4 times x square minus 3. So here 4 is the compression or stretch or compression factor. Got it? So here you have 4 in this equation. Got it? Reflection in x-axis, no. It is the positive value, so no reflection. Got it? Okay, you have to look. Here you have 2. That means the left movement is 2 and the graph is moved down 3 units. The vertex is negative 2 and negative 3. And the axis of symmetry is negative 2. Got it? Okay, you have to write down the equation for this one. It would be y equals, this is the compression 3, no reflection, write down. So it would be x minus 2 whole square and then 5 unit down. So it would be minus 5. That is the equation number 1, equation for the first row. Got it? Okay, for this one, compression is, stretch or compression is 1 and it is reflected because here you have the negative value of A. So yes, it is reflected. Got it? Now the horizontal and vertical translation is negative 1 and positive 4. So it would be 1 unit and 4 is positive. So it is up 4 unit. Got it? The vertex is 1 and 4 and the axis of symmetry is x equals 1. Got it? Then for this one, the stretch and compression is 0.8. No, because the value is positive. So it would be no reflection here. Okay, then you have just h is 6. That means just right movement 6. Got it? Okay, the vertex is 6 and 0 and axis of symmetry is x equals 6. Got it? Okay, now for this one, A is 2, so it would be stretch and compression is 2. No reflection, the value is positive. Here you have just K, that means just down movement 5 units. And the vertex is 0 and negative 5. Got it? So that means the vertex is, the axis of symmetry is x equals 0. Got it? So you can complete the test by yourself later today. Got it? If you need more help with the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? Let's just start with the next lesson. And the next lesson is quadratic models using vertex form. Let's start with the practice questions. Write the parabola in the vertex form. You are given with the parabolas. You have to write down the equation in the vertex form. Got it? So let's just start with the question number 3. I'm going to start with the practice questions. Got it? So let's just start with question number 3. Write down the equation of the parabola in vertex form. We have to write down the equations in the vertex form. Okay, just look at the graph. The vertex of the first one, the first graph is here is the vertex 0, 0. Got it? And you're given a point that is 2 and 1 on the graph. Just use this point and calculate the value of the y. Got it? The equation is the vertex is 0, 0. So the equation would be y equals x minus h whole square plus k. So the for the given equation, for the given graph, the vertex is 0, 0. So it would be then y equals x plus 0 and 0. So it would be y equals x square. Got it? You have to calculate the value of a. So use the point given. The given point on the graph is 2, 1. So just use the point 2, 1 and calculate the value of. So y equals ax square. X is 2, ax square it is. It is y equals ax square. Sorry, ax square. Got it? So x is 2, y is 1, a and x is 2, 2 square. It would be 1 equals 4a and a equals 1 over 4. So a is 1 over 4. Got it? So it would be, or either you can 0.25. So it would be y equals 0.25 x square. That is the equation of the graph. Got it? So the graph of the equation is y equals ax. Okay, just look at the D. Let's just write down the equation for the graph D. You are in the point -1 and -2. So just look at the vertex of the parabola. It is 2 and 1 and 2. The vertex is 1 and 2 for D. The vertex is 1 and 2. So it is y equals a times x minus h whole square plus k. So the vertex is 1 and 2. Got it? H and k is 1 and 2. So the equation would be a times x minus 1 whole square and plus 2. Got it? We have to calculate the value of a. The point we are given is -1 and -2. So just use point -1 and -2 and calculate the value of a. Just put the values. Got it? Y equals, so y is -2. It would be -2 equals a. X is -1, -1, -1 square plus 2. -2 a minus 2 whole square plus 2. So it is -2. 2 times 2 is 4a square plus 2. Move 2 to the other side. It would be 4a square equals -2 minus 2. That would be minus 4 equals 4a square. So a square equals -1. So the equation would be a not a square. So 4 equals 2 times 2 is 4. A equals -1. So just put the value. It would be y equals -1 times x minus 1 whole square plus 2. Got it? Okay. Determine the equation of a quadratic relation in vertex given information. Just look at the question number 6. You are given with the equation. You have to write down the equations. Got it? The first one is vertex at -2, 3 and passes through point -4, 1. So let's just look at question number 6. A. Okay. Let me just write down the points. The vertex is -3 and the passes through point -4, 1. Okay, you are given with the vertex So y equals a times x minus h whole square and plus k. So it would be a times x minus, it would be x plus 2 whole square and plus 3. Got it? Okay, just use this point and calculate the value of a. X is negative 4 and y is 1. So it is 1 equals a negative 4 plus 2 square plus 3. It is 1 equals a negative 4 plus 2 is negative 2 square plus 3. Move through 3 to the other side and 2 square is 4a. Negative 2 equals 4a. So a equals negative 2 over 4. That would be negative 1 over 2. So the a is negative 1 over 2. Got it? Either it is negative 0.5. So the equation would be just put the values in this equation. Y equals 0.5 times x plus 2 whole square and plus 3. Got it? That is the correct option. Got it? That's how you get the values for all the given points. Got it? Okay, let's just start with question number 7. Each of the table defines a parabola. Determine the equation of the axis of symmetry of parabola and write down the equation in vertex form. You have to write down the equation in the vertex form. Got it? So the axis of symmetry is 5. Got it? Because the y values of after 5 are equal. Got it? Y values on either side of it are equal. That means the axis of symmetry is x equals 5 and the vertex is 5, 3. For question number 7a, this is the vertex 5, 3 because the y values on after this point are exactly same. Just look at this one. So that is the vertex. Vertex is 5, 3 and axis of symmetry is 5. You have to calculate the equation for this point. So just put at the values y equals a times x minus 5 whole square and plus 3. Use any of the point to calculate the value of a. Got it? Let's just use this point. X is 6, y is negative 1 equals 6 minus 5 whole square plus 3. Got it? So 6 minus 5 is 1. So it would be negative 1, negative 3 equals a equals negative 4. So the equation for point question number 7a is y equals negative 4 times x minus 5 whole square and plus 3. Got it? That is for question number 7a. Got it? Okay, let's just see question number 8. A child kicks a soccer ball that it is barely clears in a 2-meter fence. The soccer ball lands 3 meters from the fence. Determine the equation in vertex form of a quadratic relation that models the path of the ball. Got it? So let's just a a child kicks a ball, soccer ball, so it is barely a 2-meter fence. The soccer ball lands 3 meters. Okay, let's just suppose the boy is standing at 0, 0. Got it? 0, 0. The boy is standing at 0, 0. And when the ball cleared the fence, it was at the 3 and 2. Got it? That is the highest point. Got it? And determine the equation in the vertex form. Let's suppose this is 2 meter and here is 3 meter. Got it? So when the ball, this is the total distance, it is 3 meter and 3 meter, the total distance is 6 meter. That means when the ball lands, it would be at 6 and 0. Got it? The ball lands at 6 and 0. Got it? So just use the factored form of the equation to determine the value. It would be y equals a times x minus 6 and x minus 0. Got it? Just put the point 3 to. It would be y is 2 a 3 minus 6 and 3 minus 0. It would be 2 equals 3 minus 6 is negative 3 and 3. It would be negative a equals 2. So a equals negative 2 over 9. Got it? That means the equation is y equals negative 2 over 9, x minus 6 and x minus, this is the vertex, x minus 3 whole square and plus 2. Got it? That would be the equation of question number 8. Got it? You can complete rest of the questions by yourself later today. So we were working on grade 10 maths. The chapter we were working on is applying quadratics from the textbook. The lessons we have covered today are stretching, reflecting quadratic relations, exploring translations of quadratic relations, graphing vertex form, and quadratic models using vertex form. Got it? So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday, 5 to 9. Got it? That's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye everyone.